Previously in the channel, we've talked about how important it is for some games to incorporate the blockchain in their system to keep the market going and running. But what if I told you that there is a game in development out there that is determined to unite casual gamers and those who play to earn? That is right, today we are talking about Illuvium. Welcome people of the internet to another edition of Crypto Cash Out, where we bring you the best and freshest news in the cryptocurrency space. Always remember that whatever you hear or see in this video is not a piece of financial advice, and we are only trying to make facts accessible to you. Remember that it will always be better to do additional research in case there are drastic changes such as in price on the topic we are talking about. Also, please do leave a like and subscribe to our channel to help us dish out the best content out there. With that being said, let's head on to the video. Illuvium has a different take on the blockchain game genre, as it is considered as the first AAA game that is based on Ethereum. It is different from the likes of CryptoKitties, My Crypto Heroes, and the ever popular in some countries, Axie Infinity. The game is set to be an open world RPG fantasy game where you can play adventure mode and travel the world of Illuvium. As you travel, you get to meet hundreds of different monsters called Illuvials, where you can battle them until you can catch them with shards, similar to how Pokemon battle works. With the captured Illuvial, you can now use all of them to battle in an auto-battler simulation similar to another game called Team Fight Tactics, or more commonly known as TFT. This unique blend of game mechanics from different games is one of the reasons why the game has gathered much attention, even though it has not yet been released by the brothers who initiated the project, Kieran Warwick and Aaron Warwick. When players complete tasks and gain achievements within the game, they are rewarded with an in-game token ILV, which can be used for a lot of things in the Illuvium ecosystem. It is the main currency in the game. Players can now use the ILV to make the community into a bigger and better place by putting their share to the Illuvium Vault. When putting their ILV in the vault, it will be used in the participating governance of the game through the use of Illuvium Decentralized Autonomous Organization, or the DAO. Moreover, the game also offers quite a unique farming reward system where if you lock the ILV that you have earned before withdrawing them and staking them, the stakers are now given the option to skip the unlock timer by converting the ILV they collected to another asset in the game called SILV. By doing so, players can now receive the fiat currency equivalent of SILV and use it to purchase items from the game. However, that is the only use of SILV, as you cannot withdraw it and it is not a blockchain asset. Let us now head on to the pricing of ILV. At the time of writing the script of this video, ILV is valued at $834.81 per token. It also has a market cap of more than $500 million and a constant 24 trading volume that plays around $20 million. However, the price in the last 2 weeks have been on the downtrend, but that is because it recently just reached its all-time high of over $1,908, which is more than twice of the price today. However, price predictions see a bullish run in the future for ILV. For example, wallet investors see the price to double from its all-time high in 2022, with the price soaring more than $3,000 on average. Digital Coin also sees ILV to double compared to its price today, with an averaging price of around $1,800 in 2022. Lastly, the website price prediction sees ILV to average $1,764 in the year 2022. When we compute how much you will gain if you decide to buy 1,000 ILV now and let it sit until the end of the year, or it hits a new all-time high, you could make some money. How much money are we talking? Assuming that any of the predictions are correct, we are looking at gaining around $1.7 million at the minimum when you cash out, which is just insane. If you want to plan for the long term, multiple price prediction sees ILV to have a bullish long-term run by the time 2025 comes around. The price prediction websites Digital Coin and Price Prediction see the price of ILV to be more or less $3,000 and $5,000 in the year 2025, respectively. But Wallet Investor is the most optimistic with ILV, as they predict it to reach $8,500 in the year 2025. And if you really want to swing for the masses, Price Prediction has a reading that ILV might soar to more than $35,000 before the decade ends. But why do these predictions see Illuvium to have a bullish run in the near future? Well, for one, the game is still in beta and are looking to add more things in order to attract more and more players to try their game. Having different players such as seasoned gamers, casual gamers, or playing to earn ILV is always good for the ecosystem of the platform. Another plan they have in their white paper is to release a mobile version of the game itself so that it will be more accessible for a lot of more players, even if you're a casual gamer wanting to try the game. They're also looking to release a second major game to roll out by 2023. But how does the game actually work if you're wondering? Well, the open world PvP auto battler game is supported by decentralized finance or DeFi, such as a yield farm and a decentralized exchange for the ILV of the players. The players can then explore the world and do some battle along the way in order to complete quests, challenges, and participate in communal storylines in order to gain some ILV as previously mentioned before. The Illuvials they capture have a wide variety of characteristics they make each of them unique and rarity that may influence their value and price for some people as they are represented as NFTs in the game. The previously mentioned Illuvium yield farming also has a total of 3 million ILV allocated to the program. The amount being yielded here is 10% of the total maximum supply that Illuvium has and will be distributed over a period of 3 years. This is done in order to contribute liquidity through the rewards done in the game. More about the Illuvials, two of the most important characteristics are the classes which are subdivided into Empath, Fighter, Guardian, Rogue, and Shawn, and the Infinites which are Air, Earth, Fire, Nature, and Water. Apart from individual attributes to make them stronger such as attack damage, attack speed, and savagery, players can also boost their chances of winning by understanding the combos and synergies of some affinities in classes. Your team will be stronger when there are pairs that are based on the hybrid synergy system that will give your team the upper hand against your opponents. You can also train your NFTs so that they will become stronger than any other. There are also items that can boost your damage output to help you win some of your games. Like Pokemons, the Illuvials also have affinity weaknesses where one affinity will take more damage from another affinity. This means that players must think hard on how to build their team that will suit to create the perfect synergy. Unlike Pokemon, however, Illuvials evolve by fusing with the same species. By fusing with another one, they are guaranteed to become stronger and will hit more and tank more when they are not fused. Because they are NFTs, they can be traded and exchanged for other assets in the gas-free platform of Illubidex. This marketplace is where users can buy and sell their NFTs such as equipment and Illuvials. When participating in PvP battles, players can join in ranked arena where they start equally. Because of this balance, players must outbrain their opponents in order to win as items and levels are on the same ground. Leviathan Arena is another type of PvP where players get to bring out the best of their Illuvials. The way they train and develop their mons plays a role in how the battle turns out. This might also be a good avenue for Illuvium to start an esports scene in order to massively increase their popularity and gains. Other features of Illuvium include a Layer 2 integration where it was built on the Immutable X or IMX in order to help scale the application with the NFT features it also has. Because of this feature, you can be assured that trading and exchanging for ILV is more eco-friendly than others because of IMX capability of zero gas fees and instant transactions being done. Illuvium is one of the best blockchain games out there because it is unlike any other. It features a strong gamified DeFi element to its program, which means that there is Ether at stake when playing. You can also start as a casual gamer and move up as you learn more about cryptocurrency and the blockchain and work hard to become the very best like no one ever was. You can explore the world, find secrets, discover them, and earn some money while having fun. But always remember that we are not financial experts and what we said in this video is only to help you understand better. It is always better to do your own research afterward. But if you really want to go at it, they have a browser application where you can try the game or trade for ILV in Binance, SushiWap, and Gate.io. Thanks for watching. Hey, you made it this far. You must like our videos. If you do, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel because it really helps us out. Also, leave a comment if you think Illuvium will be the best blockchain game ever for a chance at a shoutout giveaway. If you want more videos like this, here is a video we have talking about the massive potential growth of Crow coins. Until next time, have fun cashing out!